What's up, everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel, South Shore Vape. My name is Brian and I'm your host today. And today I have a tank to show you guys. It is the TFv12 Prince by Smok. So this tank was named after the singer that recently passed away last year, Prince. To be honest with you, I really don't know that, but it shares the same name. I really think they named it because the original TFv12 was the Cloud Beast King. So now you have the Prince. So what it is a 25 millimeter tank, and it extends out to 28 millimeters with the glass. It has a convex glass tube, which gives it the availability to hold up to 8 milliliters of juice. It's got this cool ass Cobra resin drip tip. Cool design. It matches everything. It's kind of like a rainbow color, and it comes in an array of different colors. I end up having the silver one. And so what makes this tank so much different than the Cloud Beast King is that it's smaller, but it holds more juice, because I believe the original TFv12 hold maybe like, I think, 6 milliliters of juice. This one holds 8, but it has a convex glass tube. It also comes in the package with 3 coils. It comes with a Q4 coil, which is, I believe, a quadruple coil. It comes with a T10 coil, which are also known as a decouple, whatever it's called, coil. It has 10. It kind of looks like one of those revolver style coils. And it also has another coil called the X6, and it's a 6-tuplet coil. And that's actually what I'm vaping on right now. I've been vaping on it for about a week. I've used all 3 coils. I've had the tank for 3 weeks or so now, and that gave me a chance to try all the coils and see how long they lasted. And so far, the X6 to me is lasting the longest. The T10 lasted about a week. The Q4 lasted a little less than a week. And then this one is still going strong, and it's been a little over a week. It's like maybe a week and a couple of days. Alright, so let's party like it's 1999. We'll dive down onto the table, and I'll show you what the Prince is all about. So let's do that right now. Join me. Purple Rain. Alright guys, so here is the packaging, the outer packaging to the Smok TFv12 Prince. As you can see, it has a fancy Prince design on it. Shows a picture of the tank. Tells you its color. And then on the back, it tells you what it comes with, and it gives you a description about it. One thing it doesn't have is it doesn't show the coils that it comes with on the side like it does on every other Smok tank, but that's okay. Inside, you get a spare glass tube. This one's not a convex glass tube. This is just a regular, and I believe it only holds like 2 mils of juice. Then you get a user manual. Then you get your card of authenticity. You get spare parts, O-rings, and a gasket for the top. And then you come with your 2 coils. Okay, so the first coil I have is the decouple coil. That's what the inside looks like. Again, they don't come black like that. These are used. And it's called the T10, and its resistance is 0.12, and the wattage range on it is 60 to 120, but it's best between 80 and 100. Then it comes with the Q4 coil. This is what this one's called, and as you can see, it's one big hole down the middle. Lots of airflow, but a little less flavor than the other ones. And then that's your wicking channels on the side. and it is a 0.4 resistance, and its vaping range is 40 to 100 watts. It's best between 60 and 80 watts. And then here's the star of the show right here. This is the TFv12 Prince. So let's start this at the top. It has this fancy, they're calling it a Cobra drip tip. It's because it kind of has a Cobra design to it, but it's a resin drip tip. And this tank, like all the other Smok TFv series tanks, it opens like that. But the one thing that's different about this one is it has a button. You push that button and it opens right up. And this one doesn't just open on its own like the other ones did in the past. You actually have to press that button in order to open it. Pretty cool. I like that. And like I told you guys, here is the design up close. As you can see, it looks kind of like a crown, top and bottom. And then here is your glass tube. I'm going to take it apart in a second and show you guys, but it has the ability to give this thing, let it hold 8 mils of juice because it sticks out. It's like a bubble almost. Then down the bottom here is your airflow. If I can get it going. It's kind of spinning on me. There it is. It has a stopper, and whatever you get on this side, you get on this side. Then at the bottom, it says designed by Smok, and it has a silver-plated 510 contact pin, which does protrude a little bit, but still I would not put this on a hybrid mechanical mod due to the fact that it is a Subohm tank, and this thing could easily push back because it floats. Very dangerous. So let's take it apart. This comes apart like any other tank. Like that. There's your bottom piece with the coil in it. So this is what the convex glass looks like. As you can see, it's a little thicker than your regular glass, and it sticks out more. And then here is your X6 coil. See, it looks very much, on the side it looks like the Q4, but that's what the inside looks like. Looks like a figure 8. And your resistance on the X6 is a 0.15. And its vaping range is 50 to 120 watts. Best between 80 and 100 watts. So there you have it, guys. That was the Smok TFv12 Prince and its coils. So I'm pretty comfortable going back up top to vape on it and talk about it. So let's go do that now. I will see you up top, folks. Alright, and I am back, and that was the Smok TFv12 Prince. And as you can see, I am vaping it on the Sigeli Chaos Z sneak peek. I have a full review coming up on this as well. And I really wish I could play a Prince song right now, because that's all I can think in my head is Prince, because I mentioned it earlier. But I can't due to copyright issues. But anyways, I really highly recommend this tank. I honestly like this tank. This is my favorite Smok tank, my favorite Subohm tank. I like this better than the TFv8. Before this, it was the TFv8 I like the best out of all the series. I even like the TFv8 better than the TFv12 when it came out, but now I like this one better than both of them. And why I like this is because I like how it's smaller. It's not so bulky and heavy, and it doesn't look funny on smaller devices. And I like the fact that it holds 8 milliliters of juice. That's actually more juice that it holds than the TFv12 Cloud Beast King. And that's because of this convex glass. Now, as you guys saw, it doesn't come with an extra convex glass. And I made a mistake. I think I said it held about 2 milliliters. It actually holds about 5 milliliters of juice, the regular glass piece. So I want to apologize for that. But another thing I love about this is I love that button on here that makes it open. it doesn't just open on its own anymore. You have to actually press the button to open it. I like the drip tip. And what I also love about this tank, I think the best out of everything, is that the airflow is more restricted than the original TFv12. And because it's more restricted, it gives it better flavor. So, out of the 3 coils that I've tried, I think I like the X6 the best, the one that I'm vaping now. Now, it has a lower vaping range than the T10. And I believe the best was... yeah, it goes from 50 to 120, like I said. And then the best between 80 and 100. So right now, as you guys saw, those couple of clouds I just blew, I'm vaping it at 75. So let's do this. Let's go into the best and vape it at 100. And I'll show you guys a cloud at 100 watt. So here's a 100 watt vape on the Smok TFv12 Prince. Decent. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go up to 120 watts because that's the recommendation on this. Let's see how it vapes. 120 watt vape. I didn't get a dry hit or nothing, but it was a little warm. So on the X6 coil, I really recommend it between 70 and 80 watts. You know, right at that best. And so if I lost this tank or if I broke it or something happened that it wouldn't vape anymore, would I invest in another one? I absolutely would. I even might buy a second one because I like it so much. So I highly recommend it. You know, I would recommend it more towards somebody who is intermediate or advanced. A beginner could do it, but you're not going to get a mouth to lung off this thing. If you're a beginner and you're just wanting to get into Subohm, I would recommend the Q4 coil, the 0.4, because it's a lower resistance and you can vape it at lower wattage. But I do highly recommend this. I'll leave links underneath the video to where you can buy this tank. I'll also have links underneath for Advocacy. I'll have links for my Facebook and my Instagram. My Facebook name is South Shore Vapereviews. That's where you can find me. And on Instagram, you can find me. My name is briansouthshorevapereviews. All one word, all lowercase letters. So I want to thank everybody for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button because it means an awful lot to me. Comment. And don't forget to subscribe because that's most important. Because I have more coming because I'm back. So that does it for me, guys. Have a great day. Merry Christmas, and vape on. And I'll catch you next time on South Shore Vape.